You alright guys, how we doing? Clinicality here back, bringing you another FIFA 16 Ultimate Team player review. Today we're reviewing the third inform Jonas, and a very well deserved inform it is as well. He picked up a hat-trick for Benfica in their last game where they won 4-1 over Nacional. And by the looks of things he is playing absolutely incredible so far this season. 3 informs already, probably even more informs to come after this one, and maybe even a team of the season. Now as you can see, this is the team that we built him in. It was an okay team, nothing special, it did play fairly well, but I'd say if you do want to build him into a team, if you can afford it, definitely try and pick up Neymar. He would be a much better option than Nicolas Gaitan, or of course you could upgrade to Gaitan's inform. But anyway, in terms of player instructions, we did decide to go with a couple of changes. We told him to stay central and to play as a target man. Now he has incredible heading stats and shooting stats, so obviously we want him in the box causing problems, and that is exactly what these instructions allow him to do. We don't want him drifting out wide, so we tell him to stay central, and obviously the target man makes him stay in the box for those crosses. Now as always, we played 6 games, we scored 11 goals and got 4 assists. Pretty darn good stats. That's almost 2 goals a game for him. Really good finisher. He only cost us 27,250 coins. At the time of making this video, he goes for around that 30k mark on both consoles, which is not too bad at all for an 85 rated player. Obviously the fact the team of the year is out, plus the fact that he isn't in the best of leagues, probably drives his price down a little bit. Now in terms of base stats, he has 80 pace, 89 dribbling, 89 shooting, 37 defending, 80 passing and 75 physical. Jumping into the in-game stats, he's got some really good ones in there. 90 reaction stands out, 92 attacking positioning as well, really nice. Along with 86 vision and 84 agility. Skill attributes, absolutely incredible. I mean look at them, 94 ball control, 91 curve, 92 finishing, 87 dribbling, 87 long shots, 87 shot power, 96 heading accuracy. He's 5'11", right-footed, high medium work rates, 4-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves, and he has the clinical finisher, speciality, and the finesse shot trait. Onto the clips now, and obviously he's a striker, so the most important thing on a striker is the ability to score goals. As you saw at the start, he can do exactly that. He is so deadly in front of goal, perfect finishing, love this guy's finishing. His long shots, absolutely spot on. Now you don't always get the chance to try out his long shots because a lot of the time he is inside the box, but that's a good thing. It means he's going to be poaching a lot of goals. You want him in that dangerous area. He is a great goal poacher and it does work really well. As you can see here, nothing special, but he puts it away because he's in the right place at the right time. For the most part, the fact he's in the box is a good thing. Occasionally you could do with him moving a little bit more. He does have a little bit of a lack of movement and seems to not move out of the box at all, which sometimes you need someone to make a run and he doesn't always do that, so it can be a little bit disappointing, but for the most part he is in the right place where you need him, inside that box. He also has 4-star weak foot, and boy does it show. His left foot really good, almost as good as his right foot. As you saw in a clip a minute ago, he hits an absolute beauty from outside the box with his left. And he also has the ability to take a decent drilled free kick. I did try a couple. One of them went in, one produced a really good save out of the goalkeeper, so his drilled free kicks are really nice. Now in terms of his passing, it's very mismatched. Half the time it's really good, half the time it's really bad. For the most part his short passing is pretty darn good, but his long passing is really quite poor. His long passes in particular seem to have way too much power on them and just miss the player completely. But his short passing wasn't bad, so you can play some decent little 1-2s with him and the players around him. Now he has 3-star skill moves, which is not the best, and he did feel like he could have used that 4-star skill moves. It would have helped out a hell of a lot. Seeing as he's not the fastest player, the skill moves would really have helped out. So a little bit disappointing that he only has 3-star skill moves. But his actual dribbling on the ball was not the best in the world, but it wasn't too bad at all. And you can dribble around quite a few players. It doesn't quite feel like the 89 dribbling that it says on his card, but it's not too bad and it's definitely usable. And obviously I was playing him as a target man. And with a target man, strength is quite an important factor. He wasn't the strongest player in the world, but he also wasn't the weakest, so I'd say his strength is okay. Now over the 6 games, he picked up an average match rating of 8.7. That is not too bad at all. Obviously he did score 11 goals, so he did his job as a striker. In terms of pros, I've put finishing and long shots. His shooting is absolutely incredible. Jumping and heading, I didn't score any headers, but he did win a hell of a lot of them, both in and outside the box. Free kicks, definitely worth trying out with him if you ever used his card. And obviously that 4-star weak foot, allowing us to score on both feet, is always helpful. In terms of cons though, I put his long passing, it was a bit disappointing, and as I say, overweighted a lot of the time. 3-star skill moves, definitely could do with 4 on this card, especially in the position that he's in. And lastly, I put lack of movement. I did find a couple of times when he was marked, he didn't seem to move, he just stood there and remained marked. So occasionally I would have liked to have seen him move and pull the defenders out of position. But overall, really good card to use. I wouldn't say it's the most fun card to use, he is more of a goal poacher than that kind of flair player. But as a striker, he will definitely get work done for you, he will definitely score you goals and win you games. My rating for him is going to be an 8 out of 10. As I say, he does score you goals, but there are definitely better options out there, and I didn't enjoy him all that much. If you guys decide to go and pick him up, let me know down in the comments how he played for you. Always like to see that. If you enjoyed the video, a like would be much appreciated. Helps me out so much. And if you want to see more player reviews and other FIFA content, click that subscribe button. I have new content every single week. Other than that though, I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.